I want to talk about a couple of things on a YouTube person that I watch and follow. But I first want to say this is in no way downing her in any way whatsoever, because I think she's an awesome person. It's just some things that she says, I'm like, I don't know why she says these things, because I feel like a lot of us know already. So I just kind of wanted to, for my channel, discuss a couple of things that she says that I'm like, I don't know. I don't even know how to word it. But like I said, I really like her. I'm not putting anything down. So don't take anything I say about her in a negative way, because that's not who I am, and I wouldn't do that to anybody. This is about Linda Moulton Howe. And if you don't know her, she used to be a journalist years and years and years ago, and she researched animal mutilations and UFOs, things like that. She even did research on a Skinwalker Ranch. So the things I wanted to talk about is, I watch her YouTube all the time because she's really good and she does have a lot of interesting topics. But she keeps saying in almost every video, not every single video, but a lot of them, she keeps saying that we deserve to know the truth about UFOs and extraterrestrials, and that the government should come clean, and she's even saying this recently too, and I'm like, okay. So my take on that is, I don't think any of us needs a confirmation from the government to believe what we already know exists. I mean, I know they exist, and I've seen UFOs, and I'm visited by many multidimensional beings, humans and extraterrestrials and other entities that I can't even explain who or what they are. So I don't need the government to tell me if I should believe in that or not. That I need them to acknowledge what I'm seeing is accurate, because I already know. I don't need anybody to tell me that these things exist or not, because nobody is with me when I see these things, and they're not the ones to judge or to control that. And then she may not know this, but, and I hope I word these next things correctly, about the animal mutilations. And that is, I found this information out, being hypnotist, talking to people's higher selves, and also Dolores Cannon's classes, and her regressing people back and talking to their higher selves. These extraterrestrials do come down and run their own tests on these animals, and I will tell you why. The extraterrestrials are our creators. That's not to say God didn't create anybody, because God did. God created everything. And then there's tiers below him that create other things, and everybody's got a job. Well, and you can believe this or not, that's totally up to you. Just research is all I ask. But the extraterrestrials did create us humans here on Earth. They even created Earth. And as I've said in the other videos, we're all gods in God's eye. We are created in his image, and we are supposed to be able to manifest anything and create anything. We're under the veil of forgetfulness, and we forgot how. Some of us don't even know. But anyway, about the animal mutilations, I can't talk. The extraterrestrials do come and run their specific tests on these animals. And I'm going to try to explain this correctly and fully, because I usually jumble things up and leave things out. For instance, cows. They take eyes out because they need to test their vision, because we pump these animals that we eat, that we consume, full of, what would you call it? They're not organic anymore. They're not, just grass-fed. they're given hormones and whatever else to make them big and fat. They want to see what we are consuming. And they're going to test these animals' eyes to see if what they're eating is affecting their eyes, because it can affect our eyes. They take their udders. I'm not sure of the specifics on that. Maybe it's just hairless skin is all I could think about. And maybe also milk. We drink the milk. So they take the reproductive organs out because they give birth to other cows, and I'm not sure what all of that entails of why they would take the sexual organs. But I think they take the blood too, because a lot of them are bloodless. And that's why, because we feed them so many things that aren't supposed to be fed to anybody, and then we eat that. And so you can see where that's going. And so they're running tests on these animals all over the world to see what we're eating, what we're consuming, because what these cows eat, we eat. And so that's why these animal mutilations are going on. And it's not just cows either. It's other animals that we tend to consume. Horses, I'm pretty sure that, somebody somewhere are eating horses, and I know that they're, tested also by these extraterrestrials. I want to say, I haven't asked the question, but I want to say that this is done painlessly, because I'm not 100% sure on the painlessly, but I know that everything that they remove is lasered. And that can burn, of course, but I don't know. I don't think the extraterrestrials would inflict that much pain on any living being. And they are living beings. Beings. I can't say that right because it sounds like I'm saying beans, like edible beans. Beings. Does that sound better? I don't know. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to touch on that a little bit, because I feel that we the people deserve clarification and better information. And again, that's not to say that she does not produce good information. It's just, this is my take on it, and this is what I know on it. And if I can share what I know on anybody else's topic, I would. And I am. And again, don't think that anything I'm saying against her is negative, because I'm not. She does give great information. She's an awesome person. And I'm really glad that she has the channel that she has, and that she's doing the work she's doing, because I like it. I want to also add in here that no matter your topic of conversation on anything, if you want to discuss something and you know the facts on it, don't let anybody change your mind because they believe something that you don't. Or they think they know everything and want to say that you're wrong. Don't let that interfere with what you believe in. If you're going to sit here and discuss things factual, and then some know-it-all is going to come up and say, no, you're wrong. For sake of argument, to say, oh, okay, and leave it at that, because you can't argue with somebody. And this has nothing to do with her. So I just wanted to put that out there as an addition of what I wanted to say. I was watching one of her videos from work, or listening to one of her videos at work yesterday. And it hit me, that she says that a lot about the government. Don't sit here and think that you're crazy if you see a UFO, because you're not crazy, and you don't need the government to say they don't exist when they really do. I do agree the government should just come out and say, hey, and I think that Linda also means on this, hey, they do exist, and we are in communications with them. Maybe that's what she means, but I know some of her wording was, just admit the truth. They exist. I know that they're communicating with the extraterrestrials. They are doing something with the extraterrestrials. I do believe that the ETs are wanting to better Earth and make things so much better than what they are, but the government is not letting them. Would you call it the government? The president? I don't know who is in cahoots with them. I don't know. I think that what they're doing is wrong. They shouldn't keep us in the dark on that topic. They should let us know, hey, but what if they did come out and say something? How are we going to know if that's true or not? Because they've lied to us for so long. Just saying. I love you guys. Like and subscribe and click that notification bell. And I will talk to you again soon. I'm sending you all love, light, and peace. Bye.